reports that the White House was well aware of the issues with the Obamacare website months in advance of the launch. But now, weeks into the launch, they're still running into major problems.
Joe Trippi is a campaign manager for Haverdean's 2004 presidential run, and Tony Sags, a Republican strategist. Gentlemen, good day to both of you. Joe, can you defend this on like day 14, is it now?
Well, look, it's an embarrassment, but I don't think there's very much they could have done to avoid it.
Really? What about this New York Times report suggesting that they knew the website was a mess last spring?
Look, the way this works is Google or any company that actually does this kind of stuff rolls out something to like a very few number of consumers, maybe 50,000, 100,000, and test it and bang away with it, and then write new code to take out the bugs before they ever roll it out and scale it up and up and up into the millions. When you're running a government, you can't do that. It's got to be available to everybody at the same time. That's the first reason. The second reason is, look, the people who ran the most technologically advanced two campaigns for president are not the people who built this. They weren't in the government procurement system. And so you've got people who know how to get government procurement contracts building something that can't be scaled up the way it is in government.
You're making the argument why the government can't handle this.
Exactly right.
Joe, it sounds like Joe is saying is that this was just too big, too ambitious for the federal government to tackle.
Yeah, excuse me, Joe, sorry. They just don't know how to handle it. I mean, this idea that you can't test a website that every American is going to at some point have to interact with to purchase health insurance under the penalty of law because somehow you need to roll it out to everybody at once is rather ridiculous, and that's why you had back in March the chief digital architect, excuse me, Joe, the chief digital architect of the Obamacare exchanges said to a group of industry executives that he was panicked, he was nervous about the debut of the website. He was worried it was going to be a third world experience, and that's what we've seen.
Okay.
The GAO back in June even warned it wouldn't be ready by October 1. So we're not necessarily saying that the government can't release it to everybody at once. How about just releasing it when it is ready and actually people can interact with it in a way that it makes sense to them?
Joe, your response to all that?
It wouldn't matter. If the second you release it, there's going to be bugs and there's going to be trouble with that many people coming on the system at one time. There is no company, not Microsoft, not Google, not any tech company that releases to the entire world a new service on one day.
Joe, real
I love you, man, but you're not making the case.
No,
I mean, this is like cash for clunkers.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just another lemon out there.
Bill,
only it's the lemon is the software.
6 months.
Bill, you don't have to.
6 months to interact with it.
And then what happens?
No, you have 3.5 years to get ready.
Yeah, and then what happens, Joe, in 6 months when it's still not ready? You're making it sound like this is just a server problem because so many people are rushing to this website because they love it so much. No, these aren't just back-end problems. These are front-end problems. You can't register in most of these cases. When you do, like the New York Times reporter tried to, she tried 40 times after she registered to log on, couldn't get in. You can't even navigate to pick a plan in the current website. These are fatal flaws. These are not just technical glitches, and this is why you even have Wolf Blitzer from CNN, from what many of us on the right will consider the left-stream media, to say, look, they have 3 years to get it done. If it's not ready, you got to delay it for a year till it gets ready and people could use it.
Joe, we give you the last word. This seems like it's more than glitches. Go ahead.
No, I didn't say it's glitches. I said this is a real embarrassment, and I'm saying I don't think they could have avoided it. No matter when you launch this, no matter who did it, you're going to have these kinds of massive problems given the scale of what they're trying to do. There's 6 months for them. I mean, they can't wait 6 months to get this right. They've got to get it right soon. But there's no way it was going to be right on the 1st of October.
Listen, if it's not ready in 3 months, you come back and you wear a beard like Wolf, okay?
I will.
Sounds good to me.
And if Tony's wrong, he's on. Gentlemen, thanks to both of you.
Amen.
To be continued. Thanks,
guys.
Possible breakdown the